Well, the great thing about Terry was he was the perfect writing companion for me anyway, because Terry worked hard, he made sure we got the work done, and I, being the slightly lazier partner, benefited from his energy and his inspiration and all that. But he was also a wonderful after work partner. He loved to drink, loved to go around to have a pint, talk about lots of other things. When I first met Terry, the Beatles were just sort of breaking, and we used to queue up every time a new Beatles album came out. We were the first to queue up to buy it. So little things like that that I remember. He was a great companion, Terry, great companion. I think we made each other laugh. The great thing about having a writing team, the two of you, is that, you know, you bounce one thing off the other, and you could tell if something hadn't worked because there was no laughter. I mean, both of us were very highly attuned to humour and laughed quite easily. So if we didn't get a laugh, that was that. They went to the bottom of the pile. So usually, yes, because we had a shared sense of what was funny, which was kind of more, I would say, the whimsical sort of stuff, more Spike Milligan than David Frost. We shared that sort of taste in humour. And yeah, we would just chuckle a lot as we worked. Well, he was so convincing as his mother. Basically, that's what the woman character was, really. And Terry's mother was a lovely lady, kind of very straight, sort of feet on the ground, but had this rather nice reflective thing. So that came out. And then Terry sort of exaggerated her a bit for Mandy in The Life of Brian, turned her into a bit more of a harridan and all that. But he seemed to be very, very comfortable inside the women's clothing, a certain kind of woman. I don't think Eric Idle did the sort of glamorous drag. John Cleese did the sort of frightening drag. And Terry was the most convincing, yes. He was really, really good at that. But he could, you know, Terry was a great performer. He could conjure up all sorts of different characters. And physically, he was a very, very skilled, performer. I remember the one sketch he did, which involved him playing Tchaikovsky's 1812 while escaping from a sack, 3 padlocks and some chains. And Terry did this thing and rolled in, and he actually managed to just get his hand out, played the piano, bong, 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 then loosen it a bit, bong, 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 and after 35 seconds he was out of the sack, and da-da! And it really looked really, really good, but it was an incredibly dangerous thing to do, rolling about and crashing around and missing his footing and all that. He did it superbly. I used to write with Terry, and he had a house in Black Prince Road, which is down in Waterloo. And this was 1966, 67, we were writing for the Frost Report, and they just built these new public toilets at the end of Lambeth Walk. And they wanted a local dignitary to help open them. And they didn't have anybody apart from Terry. They had some writers living there. So Terry and myself were escorted out to open the new toilets on Black Prince Road and be the first to use them. We went in, there was a band playing outside, and we went in, and with the mayor, I think, was also at the urinals with us, and I couldn't do a thing, I'm afraid. It was sort of quite overcome, and we laughed and laughed at that for a long, long time. But then we were, yeah. There are many, many things that I do remember about Dear Tell, and in the days to come, doubtless I shall be able to sort of reflect on them.